Okay, so I'm going to use the Madame Endora's fortune-telling cards. And again, I'm going to look at Putin's health. Is Putin ill? Or does he have a chronic illness that he has to manage? Is Putin ill? Is he ill? Okay. A close friend acts on your behalf, the Golem. So this is protection. Winds of change. His protection is going to change. And the bottom of this card says your surroundings will undergo transition. So he's in, let's just keep going. Air. Seek a union of mind and spirit. Air is also, I think he has respiratory issues. I also think that, well, with COVID, it's certainly how not only COVID, but a number of viruses and things can be carried. But air is speaking to, again, I think he needs to work on the unity of his spirit and his mind and not live so much in the material world, but fat chance. The siren, a temptation may lead you astray. It certainly has. So I think he's going to lose power. And it's his own just unquenchable thirst for power and control will be his undoing. He will lose power. He will not have the power that he has been able to hold. So yeah. There's a woman that's been protecting Vladimir. The spirit, again, the unseen forces are bringing change because he has not, in that other reading I did, he's been allowed a certain amount of time that he had to do things that he should have done, and it's up now. And so now his strength and leadership will begin to lose strength, and it will be replaced. Yep, hourglass. Time is of the essence. He's only got a certain, the universe is saying, no, you a long journey brings rewards. The stars. Okay, and that falls under the temptation, leading astray. This is him wanting everything, in my opinion, wanting to be, have so much power, and pretty much try to be like a world-dominating power, or if not the world-dominating power. But he doesn't seem to realize that there are forces that are actually stronger than him. He's forgotten that he's only a man, is what I get also with the mind, with air, that fact that he needs to remember mind, and spirit. So he's so wrapped up in the world of material life that, he ignores his spiritual guides. I was shown that earlier. And he's coming to a very big moment where he's going to lose power. And I think they're trying to get through to him to try to help him whatever way they can. As far as his health goes, this is just part of, like I said, a campaign of disinformation. But I don't believe that he's like really, really sick right now. No. I do believe he has an illness that he's had to manage, like a chronic condition, absolutely. And he's not wanted it out. I'm shown that there's been a woman that has really looked out for him and helped him avoid a lot of pitfalls and other things. She's very, very devoted. But where she was once in a very protective stance, there's the moon. And though it said you would be guided, I don't know about that because of these other more powerful spiritual energies that come in to bring triumph over, because he's brought adversity. A barrier keeps you from your goal. He will not get what he wants in life, which I think is he's so drunk on power and material wealth and material power. He's never going to get it. I get there's also, really seriously, I think there are people in Russia and around that area that are utilizing, I think, also magic against him. I think he's also used his power here for his own temptation of greed and want of more and more, not to serve people. It's all been about becoming more powerful for himself personally, not serving a country. And his time is ending. And I get that there's other spiritual, energetic forces that move things to change so that he experiences a loss of, I think, people that were able to protect him, or they might not be clear on something, there might be some deceit, there might be some sort of with that moon. I just feel that he is going to now really go up against kind of his last stand for power. And he's going to be too angry, and I see that he is reckless where he needs to be more subtle. He does get the catechist. Now this says you will receive news from afar, but you know what, guys? That's always, for me, been about health and energy. He might be a bit reckless with his health here and overdo something. And it says conflict and danger lie in wait. He's gone too far. He'll push something too far, and then I think his health will be in danger. And he pushes it too far, I feel like, out of ego. And he doesn't seem also to understand that he's up against not just human forces, but I'm getting spiritual powers that are coming up against him. That may sound corny as all get out, but I don't care. That can happen in the world, and especially with someone with the power that he does. And I see a bigger force than himself is basically going to remind him that he's not the boss, and that he had an opportunity and he ran out. He chose not to, once again, make the right choices. He went towards temptation. The unicorn. Good friendship it's about, and then it shows revelry and indulgence. So I feel like it almost feels like that's his oligarchs. I get something on that. Some of them might turn on him. Or just the fact that people are going to be turning on the oligarchs. You are destined to succeed. Seduction. Talisman. So I have some issues with some of their verbiage here. This doesn't mean that he's destined to succeed, but I feel like this is the power of, I think, a female that he finds particularly alluring. Shows up. And there's danger around this, not necessarily with her, but maybe where they are, or just that time. I don't think it's coming from her necessarily. Be meticulous and patient. He's just not going to get what he wants. And forces beyond your control intervene. I just feel that he's going to be taken down. Despite this deck, it was okay to use. It's just the verbiage. I do feel that he has had protection, and I do feel he has used people over there, but there's going to be a chink in the armor, so to speak. There's going to be some damage to his protection that he's had. And as that happens, that's where I kind of get that cracking effect of his power. Starts to come apart. Starts to begin to weaken. And it will continue to. So that's what I get for him. You know, it's really... his health will be affected by the stress of what he's going to... of a revolution, I think, that is going to take place. To be quite honest. So I think he has a health issue that's been chronic all his life. I think, again, his respiratory, the air symbol also, I've always gotten respiratory, and just thinking about that air element showing up. I don't know if he's got asthma or weak lungs. I think it's rather something like that. But stress is going to definitely have an effect as he is losing power. I feel like people will push more and more and more. And they've already started, as I've said before, with putting out information. And like this one, I think, yes, he does have a health issue. Is he really, really super ill right now? No, I don't think so. But I think he does have a delicate balance, and he doesn't want this revealed. And I think more of his personal versus his private persona now is going to come out. You know, the difference between what he's told the people, how he lives and what he has, and the evidence that's to the contrary. And that will help to, people will just, want to throw him out on his ear. I think Russia will also feel like they're tired of him disgracing them. Playing these games when he's not even helping their country. He's playing in petty games that don't do anything but only bring more sanctions and restrictions against Russia. So I believe he is just a matter of time, literally, as that reading indicated. Matter of time, or the other one. Anyway, just a little, wanted to do a clarification, realized I didn't do that. So, that's on Pooty. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you're having a good day. Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't. It really makes a difference. Thank you. And share if you want.